Hello everyone, welcome to the Wood Monkey Tarot. My name is Mila. I'm here to give you a reading. Today I don't want to do anything about how to take action, what you should be improving, what the energy is, advice. No, today I think it's important to look at how your spirit guides and especially your ancestors are proud of you, because sometimes we forget to take a moment to just sit and see how far we've actually come. So 3-3 on my timer. I noticed that. So immediately I'm getting they're proud of how you're getting into a creation energy again. You're engaging in life. You're enjoying your passion projects. You might be focusing on a passion project again. So the first cards we're going to pull are from this deck, the Angels and Ancestor deck. I think it's very fitting for today. Also, I have this on my t-shirt. I'm so sorry that I do not know. I think this is tribal American. Well, I don't listen to me. That's really bad. But also we have the Peacekeeper on the bottom. But anyways, the shirt could be significant to you. This could represent like a shaman. That's kind of what that is giving to me. Either way, you could have been a shaman, like an ancestor could be a shaman, whatever it is. Immediately as I split the deck, Elder, healing through lineage. They are proud of how you're literally healing your ancestral line. You're doing the things your ancestors were not able to do. You could resonate with the fact that maybe you're trying to pursue a creative career, or you're trying to pursue something in a career. It doesn't necessarily have to be creative, that your parents weren't able or your grandparents weren't able to do because of whatever circumstances, right? So that might be healing your lineage very strongly. Ooh, and I'm getting shivers as this card falls out. We have Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. This is beautiful. I'm already getting emotional. They're proud of how you have been fearless, how you have continued to show up for yourself, how you have continued to stand strong in your beliefs, in what it is you want to pursue. That's very beautiful energy. That is extremely beautiful. What else? What are your ancestors proud of at this time? Boom, we have Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. They like how you're starting to step into an energy of focusing on whatever it is you want to do. They like how focused you are in general on your vision, on the vision you have for your life, how focused you have been on your healing as well. You are a warrior to them. You know, I also like you are in deep warrior energy, you know? You have stood strong. You have maintained your boundaries. You've upheld your shield and you have fought through the battles, right? And they are very proud of you for that. That is something that is extremely commendable. And they definitely want to highlight that. 3-5-3 as I look at my timer. So there is definitely a huge energy regarding creative energy and change. So you are changing towards this creative energy, right? And creativity comes in many forms. It doesn't just have to be art. It can also be a new creative way of thinking or looking at your life, right? And then again, we have the Elder on the bottom of the deck. You're healing your lineage through doing that by engaging with this creativity, right? Set your sights higher. The Stargazer. Okay, that's very interesting. Because set your sights higher talks about underestimating your own potential and being able to manifest much more than you currently are for yourself. You are capable of much, much more in this lifetime. And what I'm thinking about right now is like whenever you try manifesting something, right? Whenever, and this is some advice, whenever you try to manifest something into being, always make sure you say that or more. Spirit. If you're manifesting a certain new salary, let's say, I want to make $5,000 euros a month in the future. That's what you want to manifest. Or more, Spirit. Give me more. If you want to, give me more. Set your sights higher. Make sure you stay open for your manifestations to become bigger as well. This is some strong energy, guys. 545. So there is something there, right? 353, 5. What was it? 545. 555. Angel numbers. You could be seeing a lot of angel numbers right now. I'm definitely getting your angels are very close at this time. So you could be resonating with that as well. I'm getting Archangel, I'm gonna butcher it, but I think it's Archangel Michael. I think he's the angel that helps with cutting cords. So that could be significant. Maybe you resonate with that angel. I just heard that in my mind. What else are your ancestors proud of at this time? Okay. Yeah. So we have Traveler. They're proud of how you're moving in a new direction. They're proud of how you've shifted your focus. Okay, and how has the collective shifted their focus? I would like to know. I think in general, they just like how you, and you might resonate as well with ancestors who have traveled, right? I'm hearing gypsy in my head. Like you might have had ancestors who were constantly traveling around or something like that. I'm not sure, but that could resonate for some of you. 717 on the timer. So this is definitely something that's going on here. It's giving you are divinely protected as well. So let's see, Spirit. How has the collective been moving in a new direction? And how are their ancestors proud of them? What kind of new direction has the collective been moving into? And I'm moving over to my tarot of the divine, if you're curious to know what the deck is. How has the collective been moving in a new direction? King of Coins. You're becoming more grounded. And the tree is also giving me focusing more on community and not just on wealth. Of course, this is a card of pure abundance and prosperity, but I am definitely getting like, you're carrying your home on your back is what I just heard. You're carrying your home on your back. So something about you being your own home, and they're proud of that. They're proud of how you've made your space a real home, or how you've made your life feel like you're finally like home. You might resonate with, moving in a new direction. That could also mean that you resonate with having been in an energy of not feeling like anywhere is your home, like you don't have your own home, and finally you feel like you're grounding in the fact that you are your own home, and they're proud of you for that. They're really proud of how you've created a home within yourself. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Clarify? Okay. So I'm channeling the movie, the newest, what's that name? 48 Years Later? I'm channeling that movie right now. I'm seeing that. So, and that man, he's created this whole palace, right? And he's created this whole palace for himself. So that could resonate with creating a home, something of a sense of that. But also I'm getting that there's a sense of, I need another clarifier for this. The Star. Okay, let me show you these cards. Let me hold them like this. I hope you can see this because this is crazy energy. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Then we have the Seven of Swords, right? This is the Swords, yeah. And then we have the Star. There is a sense of, and actually let me look up the Knight. I'm glad you're still here and hanging out with me, because I want to look up, getting a bit more clarity on the Knight of Wands in reverse here. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Swords here. Strategy. So what I'm essentially getting is you're stepping away from the ego, because the ego might have been clouding your mind, and you might have been overly worried about finances, or you might have been overly thinking about, and then we have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It's like what I'm getting here is like you're finally coming back to your authentic self, and you're starting to be more creative with that. And that's also where that 33333 energy comes from, 1155. You're making a huge shift. You are changing everything. You're coming back to full alignment with your path and with yourself. I'm seeing a card from one of my other decks, from the Shaman's Dream Oracle, the Authentic Self. And it's about stripping away the masks. It's about stripping away an identity or identities to find oneself. And it talks about experimentation in that. So you're letting loose. You're being a little more, and I don't want to say reckless, but you're deciding to just go with the flow and fuck around. You're like in a fuck around, find out energy regarding your identity and regarding who you want to be and who you're becoming. And your ancestors are extremely proud of you for that. They're extremely proud of you continuing to pursue your purpose, pursue your path, pursue your dreams, right? You continue to look up at the stars and see the potential in your life. You continue to stay hopeful. There's a lot of hope that you embody, that they're very proud of you, you know. And I'm getting, you fly high to the sun, but you never fly too high. So it's like you're staying grounded in a sense, right? It's not like you fly too close to the sun and then your wings burn. No, you're flying high. Like you're getting there. You're getting to like the point where some people might say like this person is like delusional, but you're not, because you still stay grounded in the home you've created within yourself. And I hope that makes sense. I hope this reading is making sense to you guys as it is for me. What an energy. I'm so excited about this. 1411. Your ancestors are very close right now. So let's see, because I feel like we can already kind of wrap up this reading. Let's see. What is the last message your ancestors wants to give you? What is the last? Wow. Unlock the magic within. And I was going to ask them, like, what is it the collective should be doing or focusing on? But this is giving, you are the magic. This card talks about you being the magic. You don't need any external providers, if that's a word. You don't need any external help, even though you do have that, even though you do have community. And if you're still in a space where you're kind of moving alone, then your ancestors want you to know that that is literally all you need. All you need is your own authentic energy, your own magic, your own power, your own creativity. That is what will get you where you want to go. Your own fire, your own passion. You are such a passionate being in whatever it is you're doing. That magic of your pure essence will get you to where you want to go. And they're so extremely proud of how you have been embodying that, how you have been embodying that ultimate power, because you are an extremely powerful being. If your essence can make shit happen just like that, you're an extremely powerful being, and they want you to know that. And they want you to know that they're very proud of that. And this is what we're closing with. Shaman. Trust in higher forces. Now, if this isn't pure, like, it almost like, it's giving. And I opened with that in the reading as well. Trust in higher forces. And you know what? Let's just read a little bit. You know, I think it speaks for itself. I think you understand that this is saying. And also, there's another card in this deck that I feel attracted to this. And there's a card in the deck with this that talks about the dream. I'm pretty sure it's like something about the dream. It's like there are higher forces working highly in your favor to make your dreams come true. They are. And it's this is just crazy energy, guys. I am like speechless right now. So to give you a last little note, I will read you this card. Trust in your angels, guides, and ancestors. If you have given your power away, claim it back. So you could resonate with the indigenous people of northern Norway, Sweden, and Finland. This card represents those people who have a connection to Earth and the hidden realms. So you might resonate with that. You might be from Norway, Sweden, or Finland. You might have ancestors that are from there. Now, let's see. There are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to your spiritual allies. When you do so, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct this situation and come out on top. The shaman card also shows that you have a shamanic potential to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. Well, that basically wraps it up so nicely, because if you have clicked on this reading and you do resonate with this, like I said before, your ancestors are extremely close to you. So I also recommend you to do meditation on that. Try to do a visualization meditation and connect with your guides. Ask them to show up in your dreams. You can literally just ask your guides, hey, I want to see you. I want to see who you are. Please show yourself. You can ask that. You can do it through lighting a candle, doing a little ritual, whatever resonates for you, right? You can also just keep it simple and speak out a prayer like that. Again, whatever resonates for you. So 1929 on my timer. Still, something about being in a beginning, and at the same time, there's an energy of something closing off. Transform and unveil your gifts. And again, what really resonates is that you have a deep shamanic power within you. You're highly intuitive. You're highly connected. You might even be clairvoyant or clairsentient is what I'm getting. Like you might just know things. You might just know, like deep down, what it is you're meant to do, how you're meant to do it. Or you might also just know that you are highly protected. Like I didn't even need to give you this confirmation. You just feel that in your bones, right? You know how powerful you are. So stop letting others take away from that, or your external, your external environment can make you forget. It can make you forget how powerful you are. So I hope this gave you the reminder of how powerful you actually are. And I hope you resonated with the reading. And I'll see you in the next one. And please let me know in the comments if this resonated, or what you resonated with exactly. I hope that I was able to help you with this message. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you.